Like for example, yung chairman ng Ngcp, si Su Guangchao. We invited him. Yung director si Yao Sheng. Yung director ng Wang Lijin, si Lin Xinhua. Asan po sila?
Are they trying to avoid the hearing? January 29, Chinese New Year. Tama po ba? Ang point ko dito, kung talagang may national concern siya dito, ano ba naman, kahit inabot na nila yung Chinese nationals, ano ba naman explain nila that you have to attend that hearing? It's important. It's just a one-day hearing. You can fly back again to China and enjoy those festivals. That's my main concern. Kung talagang sinasabi mong may national pride kayo, may patriotic kayo, in-explain nyo fully to those Chinese that they should be here. Hindi naman na January 20 pa yung talagang holiday ng Chinese eh.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So,
Noted.
wag tayong magsalita ng very patriotic tayo and everything. If you're really patriotic, you should have explained that to the Chinese people that they should be here. Pambabastos yung ginawa nyo sa amin eh.
Thank you very much.
So I had to ask the Honorable Dan if he was willing to also ask the same question you were raising para hindi ho tayo magulo kasi kailangan ho time ho ni Dan Fernandez. The Honorable Dan Fernandez, you still have the floor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. At don't worry, Mr. Matibag, welcome to the club. Yung mga na-experience mo, hindi lang ikaw nakaka-experience, pati ako. And going back to what you were saying a while ago, darating tayo dyan. Siguro sa part 2 ng pagtatanong ko at part 3 ng pagtatanong ko, kahit abutin tayo ng madaling araw dito. But going back to what I've been discussing a while ago, Mr. Chairman, kasi meron pong administrative matter na hindi pa po tayo natatakel. So I just wanted to go back there para at least po ay malaman ko yung mga nirequest ko noong nakaraan. Because sa list po ng ating pong mga invited guests and list ng nandito po, parang hindi ko nakikita yung mga taong inimbitahan natin. Like for example, yung chairman ng Ngcp, si Su Guangchao. We invited him. Yung director si Yao Sheng. Yung director ng Wang Lijin, si Lin Xinhua. Asan po sila?
There's a letter.
Yes, what's the letter all about?
Do you have a copy of the letter signed by Mr. Almeida for all of these directors?
So ano pong reason, Mr. Almeida, kung bakit hindi sila dumating sa araw na ito?
Mr. Chair? Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Mr. Almeida, please.
Okay.
We
Mr.
have a copy of your letter.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. It's Chinese New Year, so they're there in Beijing right now.
Okay.
Kailan po ang Chinese New Year,
On
Mr.
the
Almeida?
29th, and then they have a special meeting yata every year on January of all, yeah.
So hanggang kailan po ang Chinese New Year?
29 yata, Mr. Chair, yeah.
So-
I'm not so sure of the date
So,
because
Mr.
I
Chairman,
don't keep track on the date.
So
Yeah.
in the next hearing po natin, I'm sure na makakarating na po sila, no? Na sana po ay dumating na po sa susunod na hearing. And
Yes,
even all the resource persons that we have invited as well, like si Mr. Hennessy, saan po siya nagpunta? Sa embassy?
Yes, yes, Mr. Chair, yeah.
Embassy and...
Embassy lang po.
okay. Hanggang ano oras po yan?
Well, within the day, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Mr.
I hope
Chair.
that next time he can attend as well.
Yes,
And
Mr. Chairman.
Robert
Thank you very
Cuyuto po, Mr. Almeida.
Mr.
Chairman, if I may,
Robert
I think-
Kiyuto has a letter. To save time, they
Okay,
have a letter.
go ahead.
He has a medical certificate. So Robert Kiyuto has a medical certificate. And who else have submitted their yeah, Robert Kiyuto has the Honor Attorney Ferrer also has a letter. So all of them have letters, and of course, Mr. Pardo has a medical certificate also. So to save time, maybe we can go into the
Mr. Chairman.
discussion. The Honorable Dan Fernandez.
Mr. Chairman, okay po sa akin that they have not attended this hearing today, but I hope that in the next hearing that
We
we will
will
be...
do that.
Yeah. And Before I proceed, Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
mukhang nagtataas po ng kamay
Yes,
si...
Mr. Chairman. Ang point ko lang dito, Chinese New Year is January 29. So if they find this hearing very important, ano ba naman to fly back here, attend the hearing, then fly back again to China? Are they trying to avoid the hearing? January 29, Chinese New Year. Tama po ba? Just like I think every Filipinos, ang main concern right now is the security issue. Today, or the last 6 months, 8 months, the landscape is totally different now. As we recall, just a few days ago, the PNP was able to apprehend mga spy machines, mga gadgets, and everything. My question here is, tamang sinabi ni Congressman Rufus, was there a violation? But we're talking about national interest. If I may ask the NGCP, what's the nationality of the assistant CTO? If you have.
Attorney Paul, are you raising your hands? Is the question addressed to NGCP? Deputy Majority Leader
Yes.
Franz Pumaren, is that
Yes,
a
yes.
question
I'm asking
to
lang if they have an
NGCP?
assistant, yes, CTO of NGCP.
Attorney Paul?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we have an assistant CTO, Engineer Cesar Sanchez. May soul rest in peace. He's a Filipino citizen. His body is in Iligan now. He just died last week. But he's a Filipino citizen, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Another thing, Mr. Chairman, I noticed it talagang their main priority to hire the CTO, correct me if I'm wrong, is a Chinese national. Tama po ba?
Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Please proceed.
there is no inclination on our part to specifically hire Chinese as our CTO. As mentioned earlier, Honorable Congressman Pumaren, our CTO now is Engineer Rico Vega, who is a Filipino citizen.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I understand that, but meron pending application. Tama po ba?
Wala po, Mr. Chairman. Wala po, Mr. Chairman, considering that he is a Filipino citizen, Mr. Chairman.
So walang nakaposisyon right now. A while ago when Congresswoman Stella Kimbo mentioned it, na meron ng aplikante for that particular position.
Wala po. Siya po.
So ngayon
siya po ang CTO namin, Mr. Chairman.
Okay,
Si
so
Engineer Rico Vega.
because as for the national interest, we know for the fact na yung position na yun is very vital. And Mr. Chairman, I just want to manifest, it's a very shallow reason for those directors, those Chinese, not to tell us here, that's why they're not here, because yesterday was their annual meeting. Tama, annual meeting. If they find this hearing very important, dapat lumipad sila ngayon. Second, ang isang reason is it's Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is January 29. I know there's festival, but here, we're in the Philippines. They're officers of NGCP. Mas priority ba sa kanila ang mag-enjoy sa festival? I don't think so. Tama po ba yun, Mr. Chairman? Maybe we can hear from them. That's a very shallow reason. Festival? Tayo ba, if may work tayo dito, we cannot attend because birthday ko, birthday nito? That's the main concern. How can you show us na this Chinese, yung heart nila sa Filipinos para tumulong?
Mr. Chairman, if
Are you done, Honorable?
Yeah,
are you
I
asking
want
for
an
a
answer
reply?
from the...
Attorney Paul.
Mr. Chairman, with respect to the question, I believe, Mr. Chairman, that, and I'm pretty sure they purchased their tickets prior to the receipt of today's hearing. So that's why they had to fly to China. As to the concerns being raised by Congressman Pumaren, rest assured we will relay all of those things to our Chinese directors.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. And,
Mr. Chairman.
As requested earlier, notices will still be sent to them for the future hearings. Thank you.
Yes, I know that we will invite them. Pero mababaw naman, nakabili ng ticket and everything. if they find this really important, they can still buy another ticket. And Mr. Chairman, I would like to make a motion also if we can invite yung Nika, yung sinasabi nila na nag-office dyan sa Ngcp. As we all know, I hope I'm wrong, baka they're too comfortable with their setup right now in Ngcp. Because like what I mentioned, the dynamics right now totally changed with regards to what's happening here in the Philippines. With regards to, I'm not trying to zero in on the directors or officers of Chinese nationals in Ngcp. Pero ngayon, iba na po ang dynamics, iba na po ang landscape. A few days ago, may nahuli tayong Chinese na nag-spy. Diba? So, if we can invite also yung Nika, the one in charge of Nika, or the one assigned to that particular office, para we can hear kung ano po talaga ang what's happening.
Take note of that, and indeed, the security issue is something that is I would say, top of the list, or top of mind of all Filipinos. Yes, the Honorable Franz Pumare.
Yeah,
Sir,
ano lang yun, that's my query lang. It's just so frustrating, you know, those Chinese nationals, parang napaka-special for them hearing ang Rason Festival, nakabili ng ticket. Don't tell me they cannot afford to buy another ticket if they find this really important.
Thank you very much.
Parang pinoproteksyonan pa ng kapwa Pilipino na gina-justify pa that they're not here. That's so frustrating. Where is our national pride here?
Chairman?
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you, the Honorable Franz Pumare. Yes, Attorney Paul, we will invite them in the next hearings
Mr. Chairman, can I-
until they run out of holidays. Yes. Attorney Paul.
Yes, we would like to assure this body that we are also Filipino citizens. We take our nationality and citizenship very seriously. Nandyan po kami, and we would like to assure the body, as Mr. Henry C. mentioned in his statement, nung pumasok yung grupo po namin dyan, nandyan na yan. Nandyan na yung mga Chinese. They were part of the bidders. Partners po sila ng MOG more. Now, Mr. Chairman, we would because I keep hearing all of these things, na simply because we have Chinese partners does not make us less patriotic than the others. We would want to assure everybody that we are there, we are guarding the national interest, and it is part of our commitment in our concession agreement and our franchise. The interest of the Philippines will always prevail. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Chairman,
Attorney
if I may
Paul. Yes.
comment on that statement.
Please,
You know,
you still have the floor.
His statement is music to my ears, na talagang patriotic, everything. Pero ang point ko dito, kung talagang may national concern siya dito, ano ba naman, kahit inabot na nila yung Chinese nationals, ano ba naman explain nila that you have to attend that hearing? It's important. It's just a one-day hearing. You can fly back again to China and enjoy those festivals. That's my main concern. Kung talagang sinasabi mong may national pride kayo, may patriotic kayo, in-explain nyo fully to those Chinese that they should be here. Hindi
Thank
naman na January 20 pa yung talagang holiday ng Chinese eh.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. So,
Noted.
wag tayong magsalita ng very patriotic tayo and everything. If you're really patriotic, you should have explained that to the Chinese people that they should be here. Pambabastos yung ginawa nyo sa amin eh.
Thank you very much.